All right, there you go. Muted as always. All right, so let's start over. All right, so we are live, right? Um, so we're gonna do a little bit of jiu-jitsu self-analysis. So the plan of tonight is we are going to be watching my competition from the IBJJF Miami Open, and it was in April of last year, right? And we're going to be watching it, and I'm going to break down what I think I did right, what I think I did wrong, the situation that I was in, all of that good stuff, right? So I have two of my friends and teammates with me. I'm going to bring them up in a second, and I'll introduce them. But if you don't know who I am Tech Coach Ralph. I do a lot of tech content on YouTube, but one of my passions is to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So we're just going to talk about it. Not going to give any advice or recommendations or technique because that's not what I'm here for. We are just going to do some self-analysis and we're going to get into that. All right. So what we're going to do right now, we are going to bring up my buddies. All right. So let's start off with, we got Justin in the house and we got, welcome back, Robert in the house.
Good evening, team. Pleasure to be here.
All right. So let's start off with this real quick, right? Let's start off with your belt rank and how long you've been doing jiu-jitsu. I can get started. So I just got my purple belt this past December. I've been doing jiu-jitsu since 2020, June 2020, right after the gym opened up, like during from the pandemic, right? Let's go with Justin. How about you?
Just got my purple belt in December as well. Been doing jiu-jitsu since August of 2019.
And Robert?
So also at the same time, very fortunate to get it with you both. Joined Gracie Baja in 2020, October. So yeah, it was a few months after you. And fortunately got my purple belt, which, I don't want to say deserve, but I mean, I've been getting beaten by both of you very many times. So it's a pleasure to have earned it.
Awesome. Yeah, we all train out of Gracie Baja Coral Springs under Professor Gee. So shout out to Professor Gee. Shout out to everyone at Gracie Baja Coral Springs. It's amazing. It's an amazing family to be a part of. So we are going to get started with the video, but first, let me start off with this, right? If you are enjoying this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can know every time that we go live. Like the video, share the video. This is the pilot episode of our Jiu-Jitsu Talk. What I want to do for Jiu-Jitsu Talk is mainly review, like self-analysis of our video. So maybe next time we get Justin or Robert to review their own video, and then whoever else wants to come up like from the gym, we can do that as well. But something that we're figuring out, this is a pilot. I'm starting off with myself. And I'm starting off with, I won't tell you the outcome yet, right? But, before we go any further, and if you are into, you're trying to get into tech and stuff like that, definitely check out the rest of the videos on the channel. But if you like jiu-jitsu, we'll figure out a cadence to do this where we can come up together and talk and just hang out. If you've seen any of my videos, like my other videos, I do a lot of stuff on there, but this one is it's a little bit more laid back where we're just hanging out, just, doing analysis. Me being in QA, I do analysis all day. So why not analyze your jiu-jitsu, right? So let's check out the chat before we get started. So first and foremost, BP says hello to you as well. And we have my brother in the chat, Operation Tech Takeover. He says, "Oh, brother, I'm here to support as always. I'll be listening in the background since I'm still in his study session." He has 30 minutes left. So if we're still on in 30 minutes, we'll love to see you in the chat. So Operation Tech Takeover, he is a blue belt. He got hurt. I forgot what part. I think maybe his ankle or something. He got hurt. So he's not training right now. He is from, I believe he's in Kentucky. Right. So just letting you guys know. And he also says, love it. This is a great show. And before we get into the video, let's answer his question, right? What are each one of you all's favorite submission? Let's start off with Justin.
I love arm bars.
He does.
It's like that. Yeah. Right now.
He loves arm bars, but he always goes for loop chow. How about you, Robert? What's your favorite submission?
You know, I just want to say two things. So one, Operation Tech Takeover, impressive multitasking if he's in a study session and then in this at the same time, more than I can do. Two, certainly I could tell Justin loves arm bars because, in fact, that was the first time I was submitted as a purple belt was from Justin after the ceremony, put me in an arm bar. So thanks for sending me home happy. And my favorite is, of course, omoplata. I just love the movement, the hip movement, of course, you know, no surprise there. And, you know, worst case scenario, if it doesn't go according to plan, you always get the sweep.
Nice. And I'll go with mine is it's gonna be choking from the back, like probably a cross collar choke from the back. I'm still working on like the arm bars and all that stuff, but somehow I'm able to get to when I'm able to get to the back and, you know, get like put them to sleep, you know, so, you know, always working on submissions and getting better. So yeah. All right. So that was awesome. Great question, Tech Takeover. And we hope to get you back on the mat soon. All right. So let's bring up the video. And I don't think we're going to be here for too long, but, you know, let's have some fun. All right. Let's go to pulling up the video. All right. So we're going to add this to the stage. All right. Let me fix the layout. Let's go with this one right here. All right. So, like I said, this competition was Miami Open. It was like April 25th or April 29th, something like that. It was on a Saturday of last year, and I think we all competed in that one, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
So I was at Master 2 because I'm old, and and the thing that happens with me because like I fight at I compete at I compete at light feather, which is 141 pounds, right? However, I always have trouble finding people to compete against. And so with that being said, I said, all right, let's just go up in weight class to 154, right? So let's watch and I'll tell you, we'll pause throughout and I'll give you some commentary about what happened, all right? So let's go and play the video. We don't need the volume. All right, so here we're starting, right? And I attempt to pull guard, and that attempt did not go that well. And Robert and Justin, if you want me to pause at any moment, just let me know.
You may have to play back that guard pull when the time is right.
So during the competition, right, I thought he had got points for a takedown, but he didn't. He only got points for the guard pass.
Oh, because you initiated the pull.
Yeah, I thought the ref thought like he grabbed my leg or something like that. So here he's trying to go for a paper cutter choke, but I felt that it was coming, so I was just like defending myself on that. But then he's trying to like pull out the sleeve, but we had probably just drilled it that week or something. So I'm like, all right, cool, defending myself. And he got another 2 points because of the neon belly. You didn't see the neon belly?
No, I saw it because I saw you put your hips up and push his knee away. Although
he got it pretty fast, right? Let's go back real quick. He got it pretty fast.
You know what? Yeah, all good.
I was like, okay. But all throughout everything that's happening, I feel everything and I'm listening and I can hear Professor and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. And any injuries here, Ralph?
I don't know. Did I go back to the neon belly already? Or was it present? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like he's trying to go for the paper cutter and he's like he's just like holding, right? So I'm trying to get him to move around and he was heavy, right? Because I was at weight for light feather,
Mm-hmm.
but once I had to go up, I was like, all right, let me just eat anything so I can try to gain a little bit of weight. So, but I ended up weighing in at like 148 with the gi on.
Mm-hmm. Should have weighed in with your backpack on.
For real, right? So now I got him in the half guard, and that's what I wanted, right? Because I just wanted to I wanted to attempt a knee on belly,
Mm-hmm.
and then trap him in the half guard, and I got the sweep.
I got the sweep.
All right. So now I'm on top, and I'm trying to pass the guard. And I'll tell you, like when I was talking to him after the match, I'll tell you some details about this whole fight and stuff like that. So now I'm trying to get my leg free. He's just like holding on for dear life because he's up 5-2. So there's like a minute and 40 seconds, right? And I'm always listening. I think I tell Robert like just call out how much time is left, so so I could because I'm always listening, right? I hear what everyone is saying. So I'm listening and I'm like, all right, let me try to you see how his leg is opening up,
Mm-hmm.
but this guy was strong, right? And now I'm almost at the pass, but he turtles.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm like trying to flip him over, just not enough strength, right?
Mm. He's staying tight too.
Yeah.
Who, me or him?
Your opponent.
Oh yeah. So now I'm like, all right, cool. I got him in the turtle,
Mm-hmm.
and I gotta take his back.
Yeah.
His base is so strong.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember in the moment what's
Mm-hmm.
the best strategy to take his back, right? Because I have like 4 of them, but you
Mhm.
see me trying to pull him. He's not moving.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember to grab the opposite, get like a cross lapel to flip him onto his side.
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember at the time because a lot of things were going on apparently. And there's
Yeah.
like 20 seconds left.
Yeah.
And he's just like holding on for dear life.
Mhm.
Because if I could have took his back, I would have got the 4 points I needed. And
Right.
now I got him turned over, right?
Close. Yeah.
And I got one hook in with
Right.
5 seconds to go, trying to get it. He's just like trying to walk away.
Oh man, so close. That was great. That was excellent performance from both of you.
So yeah, that was and just thinking about what we learned like in the past couple of weeks, if I was able to post my leg to like swing them to the other side, I would have got the hooks in. You know,
Oh,
but
Yeah.
you know, but just like in the moment with I hear like 30 seconds left, 20 seconds left, and I'm like just trying to get the hooks in, and he's moving and stuff like that. If I had posted, looking at it now, just if I had posted the leg to swing them to the other side, I probably would have got the hooks in to win. But it was a great experience. As I mean, all the competitions are great experiences. Like as we say, you either win or you learn. So I'm always up for that. And
the beauty of jiu-jitsu.
Go ahead.
I said that's the beauty of jiu-jitsu.
All right. So any part of this video, I should go back? Oh, actually, so we already saw it. It's over. So no need to for the handshakes and stuff like that. But any parts I should go back to?
Can we take it from the top again? Would love to just see the
All right, cool.
attempt.
Let me go. Okay, let's go right here. All right, so. So as soon as he made his grips,
yeah,
I felt like this, the strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, I don't want to get in a standing match with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to like hop onto his leg to pull into the half guard, right?
I see. So that's why you did
Okay.
additional foot on the hip pull guard. You
Yeah, yeah. Which I gotta do that more often. I gotta work on that more often. I've been working on it the past few weeks, to do the foot on the hip, but I'm so used to like trying to pull straight to half guard.
Yeah.
But one of the challenges that I have with that is like when I go against people who are my stature, like their legs are short enough to like pull out of it, versus when I go against like taller people who might be in my weight class, I'm able to hold on to it much better. So I have to strategize with that. But yeah, so let's keep going. So he got, yeah, so he's, that's not the Leon Belly he got, is it?
No, I don't think that's the one yet. Oh,
No, he got a guard pass, and I'm guessing the advantage was for attempted neon belly.
That makes sense.
I don't know if you get an advantage for that. So the context I was gonna provide is, so like when I was talking to him, right? He had dropped 19 pounds in like 3 weeks to make the competition, right? So and in that morning he was like running or in a sauna or something like that to make weight, right? So and I was like trying to go up in weight, so we had to fight about a 30-pound weight difference at the end of the day, right? So I'm like, all right. So like that's why like when he made these grips, I'm like, oh man, this guy is like super strong.
Yeah.
And everyone was like to me, he doesn't look that much bigger than me, but like everyone's like, oh, he's huge, right? so that's some context of like the power that I felt when he grabbed me, right?
Yeah.
And then so yeah, so now he's in the side control, and he's trying to set up a paper cutter joke, but he right there, he I wish I could zoom in on the video, but right there he puts his arm over, right, to go for paper cutter, and that's why like my elbows, I'm like pushing him away, not letting him get to it. And he's like, he told me like, once I blocked his that choke, he was like, all right, I gotta figure something else out. but because like that's his move.
Yeah.
I still didn't see did I miss the
neon belly? I didn't even see the. They must have.
So he's still at 3.
They gave it to him. Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah,
you still had your hand.
Because his knee is still on the floor. Supposed to be 3 seconds. That was pretty quick. That felt quick.
That was 2.2 seconds. That
felt quick, but it's all good. It's all good. I mean, I shouldn't be in that position in the first place, so.
You can't leave it to the point system.
Yeah, like he's just holding on, trying to put pressure. I mean, I'm not worried about the pressure.
Ralph, we're never worried about anything. Let's be real.
Yeah, so and I'm like, all right, so right here, like when he's like this, I'm kind of chilling right now, right? Because I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, what can I make him do? Because I'm not going to bump him off, right? Because he's just like too much downward pressure. I'm like, what can I make him do to get into a position that I want him to be in, so I can like try to recover guard and maybe sweep, at least get him to half guard, because I like half guard. So that's why I'm like, I started moving around, see if he's just gonna stay there, if he's gonna move, trying to block his entry from that side. and he's holding on tight.
Mm.
So now he starts to make his transition. And all around that he's moving up there, there's no extra points for it. You know, so like he moves to the other side, there's no extra points. I'm like, all right, cool. No worries. I'm thinking about all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now I got him. Because I left a little bit opening so he can try another knee on belly. And I trapped his leg.
You baited him.
Yep. So now I have my underhook, right? Let's pause that quick. I had my underhook. And I was starting to get him off balance, right? And he posts. And so he was lighter on the other side. And then I just swept him to that side.
Yep.
All right. And now I'm like, all right, we got 2 minutes left. Let me try to pass the guard.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm feeling where my legs are. I'm seeing like. So I'm just feeling everything right now, right? Because I'm like, all right, he's holding on, his legs are closed, and I'm just trying to move, so that I can see if he's gonna open his legs to try to adjust. Because so many people, when they have you in the half guard, they try to open their legs to either adjust or to do something, and I'm like, all right, that's my cue, right? And he's holding on for dear life right now, because my leg is coming out. And I think once he turns here, you're gonna see his leg open. And I didn't want to stay, like when I do the turn right here.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to stay like that.
You didn't want to get
because he's so much stronger.
Yeah.
Right. So I didn't want to take the chance of like sitting on my hip and then him bumping me over. So that's why I quickly went back up. I quickly went back up to my knees.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like trying to add pressure, feeling like the other leg from the half guard, trying to like, and you see his leg open right there?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Top pressure.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, his legs are open. I'm like just trying to stretch him across, right?
Yeah.
And I think I might stop the underhook. I don't remember. But now that his leg is open, I'm like, all right, now, let's see if I'll be able to get my leg out.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, right there.
Nice.
And that's when he turtles. What'd you say?
That's a nice step over.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So, that's what I was feeling for, because you can kind of feel when the legs come apart in the half guard, and now pull your leg out as fast as possible, right? But he turtled, which that I would have tied it at least. I think I got an advantage for almost passing the guard though. I'm trying to flip him back over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that the advantage was for almost passing the guard.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a minute left. You see me pulling him, right? I'm like, just move.
Yeah. Where's the gator roll at? Where's the gator roll?
We learned it after. But yeah, I was trying to do that. Like I was trying to bring him down to a hip.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't remember. Like I'm thinking about it. Like I'm like, okay, what is that move to like where am I supposed to grab his lapel?
Mm-hmm.
And his base was strong.
I believe it.
Because if I did the one that like we normally learn where trying to like come to the side and like roll him over, he wasn't gonna roll over. Maybe the backpack might have worked, but I just didn't want to like fall over and then he just gets back on top of me. I'm like, all right, Let me try the safest one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up getting him down to the hip. I just, you know, couldn't get that hook in.
Yeah. There we go.
10 seconds left, right? And he's like fighting it with all it. So if I right there, if I had posted the leg, right, I could have got him to the other side.
Your left leg in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So I got the right hook in. If I had posted it, like if I just posted it and like push him to the other side, would have got that one in. But with 10 seconds to go, there's only so much you can think of.
Yeah.
You know, but and like as soon as I saw like or heard that there were 3 seconds, I'm like, all right, there's no chance that I'm gonna have enough time to get the points for it.
And today we learned.
And that like if I had got the hooks in, it would have been a 6-5 victory versus 5-2 learning experience. You know.
That's right. Yeah.
Any thoughts, feedback, questions?
For those out there who are listening, who are light feather, start training jiu-jitsu. Get some more competitors for Ralph in his actual division.
Yeah, so let me bring the video down and bring us back over here.
Were you mentioning the jumping over the back, so jumping to the opposite side was one that you wanted to avoid just in case you...
I didn't really think about it in the moment because like we do it when we drill, right? But I don't do it that much when actually sparring. So maybe I should start doing that. But I was just thinking about like his size and his base. My like if we were in the same weight class, then I might have tried it. But just like as heavy and as strong as he was, I didn't want to go for it, and then he didn't turn over. You know, I wanted to like just be in the best position to keep almost having the back take, because a lot of times, right, we'll go for the home run and then we end up like striking out, or we hit one of those fly balls and they get caught. So I was like, let me just go let me go like base by base, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it might have worked. I don't know, but
well, time will tell. Yeah, when the next comp's coming up, you know, I'd say, you know, it was certainly beautiful to see the bait to bring back the knee on belly, because your escape from that is so fantastic, where you pop the hips up, you know, you trap the leg, and then when you made it to almost the lower leg shift from the half guard sweep, and then, you know, the opponent, very intelligent, detected that he was off balance, but then you knew which way he was going to prevent you from sweeping him that way. So again, beauty of jiu-jitsu, you just use the momentum against him. So that was fantastic. So, you know, those were two standout.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
I think the pressure passing from top after you off balance him and got on top, especially considering how big he was like good pressure too. I don't know if you were just trying to get like the forearm pressure on the jaw when you're on top as well. It looked like you were like pressing down. So I think that it looked like it helped a lot, because he was kind of like...
Yeah, I was just trying to like stretch him out, so that like separating his legs from his upper body, you know. Yeah, like just to see if his legs were going to pop open, which eventually they did, you know. And I was just trying to keep my balance as well, because, like I said, he was like super strong.
Yeah, I guess we got to be ready, right? Because, you know, if we earn a medal, we get to the podium in our division. We have no choice but to go to open. So we got to be ready for that. You know.
Yeah, man. So you guys want to go ahead?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you guys want to review yours in the future?
That sounds lovely.
I'm down.
Yeah, let me find a good one.
Nice. I think I might have some of them saved somewhere too.
Last piece, I don't think it's a bad idea to actually, see what it looks like pulling to full guard or doing the foot on the hip, because you can get half guard, no problem. If you have someone in your close guard, you can get half guard, as easy as you can buy a stick of gum at the store. Like, it's no problem for you.
Yeah, I've been working on it too. And the thing is, right, it's when you, like, from what I'm noticing, right, if I go directly to half guard, I just take off a layer of complexity for them. Because even though I like half guard, but I should like going to close guard first.
Yeah.
Or even like opening guard or something, right? And then making them work to get out of it, and then getting them to where I want them to be. At least get them a little bit more tired,
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm working on that to have better guard pulls and stuff like that.
I like that strategy. And there's so many feints, right? Don't stop. And from close guard, just always, reaching up, break the posture, switching, whatever it is, just nonstop. And, I recall it was St. Pierre was on Rogan, and he was talking about his lead up to the BJ Penn fight, and how I think it was a super fan had sent him frame by frame of just the reaction time, like really just slowed down the video to milliseconds essentially, and was looking at the reaction time when somebody would faint, when he was comparing the BJ, the different fighters, and said, BJ, if you do this, if you just charge up his nervous system by, actors fainting, it's gonna decrease his ability to respond as quickly when you are doing feint after feint after feint, because it charges up the nervous system. So I just think about that from being in bottom guard, where we can just always reach out, get him thinking about something, and it's all just misdirection, and then before we know it, we're gonna hit what it is that we want.
That's a good point. And what I take about what you just said, like, the most is the data analytics, the analysis, right?
Yeah.
And how that's being used for strategy, right? Because that's data, like that's pure data analytics of like reviewing, and that's why I'm doing this, like talking about this, like analyzing your performance and things like that on this channel, because it's to me it's technical, right? Looking at your numbers, your metrics, what you did right, what you did wrong, what you could do better. That's all technical to me. And so, and that's why I want to like, let's review our performances and stuff like that. Let's analyze, let's see what positions that we could do better and stuff like that.
I like it.
Nice. Well, anything else, fellas?
I do think like one thing as well with going into pulling guard, it's like the opponent, like the only thing their main goal is they have to pass your legs first. So it's, it kind of, I mean, even if you like end up on your feet in the middle of the match and pull, it gives you like time to think as well. Like I know Robert was saying with the feints and everything, but even that, like once you're in the guard, like, you can collect yourself again, but you also, all they have to do is worry about passing. You can throw up different submissions, things like that. So it does give them more things to, also like what Robert was saying with the feints and everything as well. Like it gives them more to think about as well, which just opens more things up. So
true. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I think that's it for tonight.
Very good. Thanks for having us, bro.
Oh, my pleasure. Hopefully that.
By the way, how come your gold medals aren't hanging up in the background?
I have to install a medal holder. And it's actually gonna go on the wall that's like not on the screen. But I am thinking about if as we continue to do this, to sit on the couch that's over there. It's gonna be moved over there, and the medals will be behind it. But I'm still working on this. This is a pilot episode. But yeah, maybe we can get some more of our competitors to join us and review their videos as well.
Maybe we can get blessed Professor Dion to teach me how to escape his neon belly.
Like honestly, I was like, man, it would be so cool to actually like have one-on-one talks with Professor Gee and the rest of the professors about like, just their background, their history, how long they've been doing it, and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but I was like, oh, let's try a little pilot first, see how it goes, and then I can, we can talk to them, see what their thoughts are. They might be like, oh no, I'm not gonna, but it's like the sharing with everyone, like how much value and how much we've learned from them, from all of our professors, and like when I first walked into Gracie Baja Coral Springs, it was Professor, I think it was Professor Gee, but I think Professor Sergio was there too, right?
Mhm.
And I had went in there to like take my cousin to do because she wanted to try a class, and they was like, oh, why aren't you trying it too? And I'm like, all right. So then now my cousin's nowhere to be found, and I like there every day, right?
Day and night. Who you kidding?
So, but yeah, so and all the value they bring into us, always pushing us to be better and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So if they are interested, would be awesome to go one on one with them and just find out more about them, share their knowledge and all that, and market Gracie Baja Coral Springs. So anybody out
Yeah.
there in the Coral Springs area, we'll be happy to have you come and train with us as well.
Hmm. And they would be happy too. We got the best of the best in town. I mean, how
We
spoiled
do.
are we? We have our, our
Oh my
lead
goodness.
professor, get a black belt directly from, Carlos Gracie himself. So we're spoiled to have,
Yep.
Professor.
I was gonna let him share that.
Oh, pardon, no, well,
Is
split
black
this
belt
part
under
out.
Master Carlos Gracie Jr. So that's awesome. But yeah, like we are very very lucky and blessed to and not to we also have the female world's world champion with us. All right.
Double
So
belts.
yep. So yeah, we are loaded and it's amazing. So anybody out there who wants to come train with Robert, Justin, and I, just sign up, just stop by Gracie Bar Coral Springs, and let's have some fun. All right. So um, I'm gonna wrap it up. So thank you guys for joining. I appreciate everyone out there who watched. Thank you to Robert and to Justin, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Right.
Thanks for having us.
Right, Robert.
Thank you.
Tuesday morning.
All right, guys, I'll bring you guys down, and I'm gonna end the show. So if you guys want to wait for me in the back, well, we can chat a little bit after. But I'm gonna end the show. All right, so that was our first pilot episode of BJJ Self Analysis. We review our own videos because the best thing you could do is do a retrospective on yourself and be introspective to see what you did good, what you did bad, what you can do better, and which and learn from that. A lot of times we just do something and then we totally forget about it, but we have to continue to grow, continue to get better, continue to level up. All right. So on that note, thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed the show, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know every single time that we go live. Like the video, share the video, check out the Patreon at www.techcoachralph.dev. And on that note, we are